Hi everyone. So I'm live. Little bit early here, but I just thought I'd start off by just playing a little music while I wait for people to arrive. And I'm going to be doing a wee studio tour, talking a bit, answering some questions. But I just thought I'd chuck on my latest track for you to have a listen while we're waiting until the 7 o'clock start time. Yeah, and let me know what you think. This is Feraliza and the Cosmos, which is the band that I've been playing in down here in Invercargill at SIT. And it's a song called Cosmic Train, which I wrote back in 2010, but which we've made a new version of with the band. And it's going out there to support a restoration of passenger rail. So here is the song, while we wait for the hordes of Doring fans to fill up this feed. Like and subscribe, by the way. Give us a like and a subscribe. Help Feraliza and Feraltech grow our platform here on YouTube. And that'll help get our message out and help us keep doing what we do and do it even better. Let us know what you'd like to hear more of and see more of. I love to hear from you all. Cool, so here's a song. God, I'm lip syncing to my own music. Destination. I buy my time, sitting on a sign down at the station, practicing patience when the whistle blows again. Ooh, here we go. Oh, stepping in, the setting sun is at the rim, and I'm on the move again. My heart is broken and growing again. My friends are always here, wherever, whenever, whoever, so ever we've been. Regressing, digressing, addressing, progressing, adjusting, and resting, and then, the whistle blows again. Ooh, the whistle blows. Oh, here we go. Right, so I'm here. That was Cosmic Train with Feraliza and the Cosmos. I hope you like that. Let me know what you reckon of it. That's my newest track out. And I put that out in support of restoring passenger rail, which is a really important thing for the environment, for our climate, which any existing Feraliza fans surely will know is a big part of why I exist. You know, I've always been an activist, and for most of my life, my music has been, you know, busking to support a life of activism and freedom. I haven't really focused on the music as a primary thing, and it's only more recently in the last few years that I've started thinking, with how much inspiration that music has given me in my life, and with some of the feedback that I've had from people who have heard my music, that, you know, the value of music as activism, as creative activism, is really important and a really valuable thing to give to the world. So I'm now spending a lot more of my energy actually on that particular mission. So I'm studying at the moment. I'm at SIT studying a double degree in contemporary music and in audio production, which is a massive undertaking, but it's incredibly awesome. And just devoting that time to actually just honing my craft and learning lots of new skills and knowledge. So yeah, if you want to support me in my creative endeavors, not only should you subscribe and like this channel, but also jump on to some of my other platforms and listen to some of my music. Patreon. Woohoo! Patreon is a great place to go. You can actually join up for a little monthly $3.50 type fee, and you can get downloads with that of all my new Feraltech music from Feraliza. So yeah, jump on there, check it out. Really helps because, the cost of living right now is insane. And, you know, for doing these degrees, I need a lot of equipment. I need a lot of software, which all cost money. And I don't get much on the student allowance. I'm putting absolutely everything, all my energy and creativity into that right now. And it's paying off. You know, I'm getting really great results. But it takes a lot. And so, yeah, thank you all so very, very much for your support. I'm going to get into talking a little bit about how I do things and show you a little bit of the studio, which you can't see much of right now. But yeah, thanks for being here. If you are here, I really appreciate it. And give us a like and a subscribe. And so you can hear when we have new music coming out. This is the first kind of behind the scenes sort of thing I've done before. So let me know what you think and give feedback if you have any questions, anything like that. I thought I might just show you a little bit of the studio. I can't turn the camera around, so I've got this bit of an idea that I can just actually get this mirror you can see behind me and show you with that. 1 second. Is this going to work? Oh my gosh. Okay. So, with this mirror, you can see yourself. Oh my gosh. It's a never-ending loop. Oh my gosh. Look at me. Okay. So, first of all, you see over on this side, we've got this wee mixer here, mixing desk. Oh, might be a bit, the microphone's a little in the way. That's the mixing desk. That's how the music gets from the instruments into the computer. It's pretty awesome little bit of kit, and it has some effects on it as well. I've got my headphones there. That's how I hear what I'm doing. I also have some monitors, if you can see there. I've got some wee speakers. Audio monitors, of course. Visual monitors. 2 of those. Very handy to have a couple. A couple of me as well. What have we got? Oh, yes, of course. The MIDI keyboard. A very handy thing for trying out new sounds. I'm not obviously a particularly talented keyboard player, but it is something that you actually have to learn in a music degree. So, you know, it's great for figuring out bass lines, for playing with sounds in FL Studio. Yeah, things like that. You can see there's a ton of like little scraps of paper with notes and the circle of fifths and little notes to myself on them. Stuff that I'm working on. My notes about stuff to say to you. Candles. Lots of books. I've got textbooks on things like acoustics and live sound and music theory. And what else? Yeah, candles. I've got a wee crystal ball there. It's not really a crystal ball. It's actually a contact ball. So looking forward to... there's a festival coming up called Circulation, and hopefully I'll learn some stuff about how to use a contact ball there. That would be great. So, that's the studio. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty simple, straightforward studio. Pretty basic, but you know, I've got some amazing stuff, and it's incredible to have the ability to actually use that to record my own music, and put it out to you on the internet. You know, think about just like 30 or 40 years ago, you know, how hard it was to actually record and how much gear you would need. But now you can do it in your own bedroom. Yeah, pros and cons of this setup. Of course, the space that you see around here, if we were to start to talk about acoustics, it's a bit lacking in the area of good acoustics, let's just say. We've got a few things going on that you audio people out there might have already noticed even. We've got... Hang on. I'm not sure if you can hear that flutter echo. But that's because we've got parallel walls in here. We've got a square with parallel walls and 4 corners, which is probably the worst shape that you could have for a studio. Honestly, those parallel walls reflect things back at each other, just like the mirror was doing to our picture before. But you know, that's okay. We work with it. And what I end up doing is to get rid of the awful sound of the room around me. Sometimes I just, I make little tents actually in here, out of blankets and mic stands and sticks. And I just create like a little dead space within here, like a makeshift vocal booth, if you will. And that works quite well, you know, good enough. I could spend a lot of time and quite a bit more money on acoustic treatment for this space. And I might do that at some point, but my real long-term goal is to actually get a portable solar-powered studio and build it myself and really acoustically treat that and make it the most amazing studio that I can bring around and travel around the country and record myself and anyone else who would like to record with Feraltech, and in the place that they really want to be in, you know, and we can be out in nature, we can be at your house, at my house, anywhere really, and in that place where the musician feels comfortable, which is really important for a lot of people. So I'm really keen on that idea. And when I do that, I'm really going to put a lot of energy into making sure that that space is as good as it can be acoustically. Yeah. So that's exciting. I sometimes do also record some things at SIT studios when I have the chance. So some of the music that I'm putting out does get made as part of school assignments. So that gives me the opportunity to use their amazing studios and equipment in that SIT. But otherwise, I'm quite happy to use what I've got here and make the best of it, because that's what Feraltech is all about, man. The age of Feraltech. We may be moving into a period of great change and much cataclysm due to climate change and various other things going on in the world at the moment. Feraltech will always be able to cobble together a sound system and get some recorded music. No matter what, we'll be able to put it together because we're learning the skills, and we have what it takes to keep the music going post-apocalypse. So that's the idea. We're also raising awareness about the issues facing our Earth. And that's what makes us tick, really. Gosh, I could sing you a song. Should I? I thought I might. It's not really going to be the best sound, as I've already explained, for this song, but it's really unconventional, you know. Feraltech is quite unconventional, and I've been learning more and more about how unconventional I am through learning these conventional ways at SIT, and how the music industry works and how it exploits artists for money. And money's never been my primary goal in what I'm doing. So, you know, yeah, I want to do things a bit differently, but it really helps to learn about that and how it does kind of all go down. And that has really shown a mirror again up to me and the different way in which I do things in several ways. You know, songwriting, for instance, I'm not, you know, going and trying to imitate someone else's style or type of music. I'm starting actually with a mindset or some state of mind or feeling or thought that's really making me feel like I have to share it, like it's something valuable that people might benefit from in the community. That could be a new way to get a message across. And from that thought or that feeling that I want to express come the words. And from those words flows just seemingly naturally the music and the interesting rhythms that come out of those words, and melodies even that come out of those words are what creates interesting different dynamics and different ideas and rhythmical differences and elements in the music. It all comes out of the lyrics that come from that feeling or that intention behind what I'm communicating with the song. And so, yeah, it's a really organic kind of way of writing, and the best songs to me always come in one big long flow. I'll just put pen to paper and be like, la, 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 and it all comes out, you know, and then it feels like when I pick up my guitar, there's only one way it could be, you know. And in that same way, there's many ways it could be, many variations, but there's a very obvious kind of structure, melody, chord progression that comes very much out of the lyrics that I'm writing, which is really cool. So that's kind of the realness of where Feraltech comes from. And I'm writing from my own experience from a long time of traveling on the road, of activism, and busking and just living a adventurous life full time. So yes, and that's just part of how I do things. And you know, yeah, the other things that I'm learning about, you know, with the music industry and everything, how recording contracts work, oh my goodness, never ever gonna do that. Really, staying independent is really important to me, to Feraliza, to Feraltech Productions. So that's why we've got our website, feraltechproductions.com. We've got a blog there that we can talk about all the latest creations that we're making and what makes us tick and all this really important activism stuff. And I have nobody telling me what I can and cannot say, except, community guidelines on YouTube. That's kind of important. But hey, that's just to make sure that everyone can feel safe here in this space. But nobody's telling me what I can and can't say in my lyrics or what people do or do not want to hear. Because you guys, at the end of the day, are the ones that should decide that, not some record company executive. I'm on lots of platforms. There's one that I'm not on, and I won't mention that one, but it's probably the most popular of them and doesn't really do very well by the artists and has questionable, very, very questionable ethics. So not going to go there. But the platforms that Feraliza is on is my own website, feraltechproductions.com. I've also got SoundCloud, Bandcamp, Reverb Nation, and of course Patreon is a really great way to get a little bit more of a steady income to help me pay for some of those monthly subscription fees that I have to pay for my softwares and things, without really any expendable income in my budget at the moment on a student allowance with the cost of living the way it is. I'm sure we all know it's been quite hard lately, but I still have a lot of ability and a lot of gratitude for what I have here and what I'm able to do with it. And yeah, obviously any of your support towards purchasing any of my music online, or either that or going on Patreon and giving regular support so that you can get constant free downloads of all my, well, not free, but downloads of all my new music. That is just an incredible help for me right now because, all this stuff does cost money, and much as I'm not about the money, I can't live without it right now. As you will all agree, I'm sure you're all in the same boat. But if anyone does have a few spare dollars, it all helps towards my cause of keeping this amazing music machine happening here at Feraltech Studios. It's all a bit unconventional around here, building tents to make music inside, and using whatever techniques I can figure out, shoving a mic out the window to record the tui that's out there in the tree. These are all the kind of Feraltech techniques that we use in our music, because it's all about what's important when it comes to Feraltech. What's important is the magic in the music, capturing that real essence of the real passion behind what's going on in the song and the communication of it. And of course the message, and what that song is really meant to convey is conveying to the world. And, music throughout my life has been an incredible source of inspiration. I wouldn't be the activist that I am if it wasn't for some of the music that inspired me so much when I was young. People like Rage Against the Machine, Tracy Chapman, System of a Down, so many artists that just really changed my life. And I think if I can do that, if I can inspire or motivate or empower just one person into a life of music or creation or activism, and give them something out of this, then this is all worth it for me. I just love making people happy and inspired and inspiring people to action as well, because we really, really, really need some of that right now in the way of environmental activism. We're basically going through the beginnings of a mass extinction event on this earth right now. It's human caused. It's largely due to the greenhouse emissions, the pollution, our toxic farming practices, mining, so many things, emissions, air pollution, water pollution, our rivers, our oceans, overfishing and exploitation, deforestation. We just can't keep acting like this forever. We really can't keep acting like this anymore. And so everything that we can do and every message we can get out there, every time we can bear witness and show people what's going on, we need to do that. And for me, music is a big part of that. So yeah, if you support this kind of kaupapa that I have going on here, these values and what I'm doing, yeah, jump on, like, subscribe my channel. I've got some new music coming up really soon. New song that I'm working on, which I'm really excited about. And it's really communicating about communication and also about what's facing us and our planet at the moment. And that song's going to be called Unless, and it's coming out in a couple of weeks. So keep your eye out for that. Like and subscribe so you can hear all the new updates. Jump onto my website, check out the blog at feraltechproductions.com. We've got SoundCloud, Bandcamp, Reverb Nation, YouTube, of course, and the big one, Patreon. I so much appreciate your support in that way. And I'll be rewarding you massively for it. The more support I can get for this, the more creation I can do. It's literally like that. So do that. Yeah. Share this with your friends. Check out some of my new tracks. The one that I played at the start of the video. I've got one called Feralist, which is on YouTube as well. Too Much Brains is another one I've brought out this year. And there's a couple more coming up, which is part of my school work, composition studies. So yeah, working really hard on that, and it's been amazing. I love my life here in Invercargill. It's fantastic. And got so much love for all of you out there who are supporting my music and who are listening and who are doing your bit to stand up for the environment, for our earth, for what's right, for your sense of justice, for what you believe in, for your inspiration and what empowers you. And yeah, I just want to wholeheartedly encourage everyone to use whatever technology you can get hold of to communicate your own creativity to the world, and put it out there, uncensored. That's important to me. Like, I'm not making sure that everything that I put out there is going to be 100% perfect, best production that you're ever going to hear. It's not, honestly, at this point. I'm improving all the time, but I'm learning, hey? And even though it's not at the best quality that it could possibly be, I still want to put it out there, and I don't think it matters really if it's what some people might consider perfect. It could be perfectly imperfect. But it is what it is, and if you can capture the magic of a moment and the feeling and passion in some music, then I reckon it's working. And so I'm going to keep doing that and keep just posting out my real, honest journey about how I'm going, how I'm improving my studio here, and how I'm learning lessons along the way and getting better and better at what I do. Because I'm putting absolutely everything into it, 100% of my time. Look at this, hang on. So this is my schedule. It's packed, like my weekly, everyday schedule. It goes from 7 a.m. until 1 a.m. every single day of the school term. I don't really have time to go busking these days, or get any extra money from work or anything like that. Doing a double degree is really hard work. And it's amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. I love it so much. But yeah, the student allowance is not a lot to keep doing that on. Anyway, I'm sure you're in the same boat. If you do have some spare coins, chuck them my way. Chuck them onto the Patreon page or support me on Reverb Nation. Like and subscribe. Yay, I love you. I'm going to sing a song. I know you guys want me to sing you a song. Just a second. Now this song, I think I might just rise up the microphone a little bit. Hang on. I'll see if I can get this mic to capture the guitar and my face at the same time, but this is not going to be the most ideal. I might just bring this out here a bit more. Maybe raise it up. Hopefully the balance will be okay. Add a little bit of reverb. Hopefully that's all right. Oh, just hang on. Let's have a listen. How much reverb we got there? Oh yeah. Ooh. Ha-ha. That'll do. Okay, so this song, you might have heard this one before. It's a bit of a classic Feraliza track, and it's from my Happy Thoughts album. I thought I'd sing you something really happy and positive today. This song I've found has always been really loved by animals. Little children, animals, birds, cats, dogs, horses, cows, all seem to really like this. It's got some little vibe about it. So this one's called Shine, and it's going out to all of you. This land is entrusted to us. We belong, but we do not possess. Yes, listen to the sound of the oneness. We come from the mud, and the music is like breath. I got an idea to shine light, grow, and to see things in focus, and to learn and to flow. And I got an idea to draw up the water and to carry life forces to the parts of the whole land. Shine a pretty miracle, shine colors of the rainbow, shine in every direction, shine. Dance and reflections, shine in the light of the morning, shine under the moon, just shine, shine and be you, oh, shine and be you. Each little piece of the picture, perfectly placed in the mix of it all, just so, just love it when it plays out like this, just so, oh, just love it when it plays out like this, so, shine a pretty miracle, shine, colors of the rainbow, shine in every direction, shine, dance in reflections, shine in the light of the morning, shine under the moon, just shine, shine and be you, oh, shine and be you. I'd like to invite you all to come sit around the fire tonight, and we can make music to celebrate life, and we can taste food from the earth, sharing love, and no matter whoever, whatever we are, what place on the planet, we can look to the stars and shine a pretty miracle, shine colors of the rainbow, shine in every direction, shine, dance in reflections, shine in the light of the morning, shine under the moon, just shine, shine and be you, oh, shine and be you. There we are. Ah. Yay! Well, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate your patronage. Thanks so much for supporting me. Yeah, hey, if you got any questions, anyone want to know anything about my studio, about how I go about things, recording process, stuff like that, yeah, just hit me up. I'm keen to chat about that. I'll just check if there's anything that I have missed on my list of things that I wanted to say. Just a second. Yeah, I've pretty much covered the important things. Improvements, dreams, yeah, songwriting, unconventionalness, inspiration. So, yeah, hey, thanks everyone. What else should I say? Now that there's actually people here, let me know if there's anything. Just a second. How are you? Oh, yay. Yay, Ishoba. Did I say your name right? Thanks for being here. Yeah, I was just discussing some things like how unconventional Feraltech is and how I never really understood that until I actually started studying audio production and music and studying the music industry. Oh my gosh. And how it works and how it exploits musicians. Like, you know, like these 360 deals where these record companies just get like most of, like, they get a cut of pretty much everything that you do. Some artists have ended up being owned, their image, their name, their actual personal name, all the music they create owned by these companies that want to exploit people. And so, I mean, I've got Feraltech Productions, which is a new business. I'm just starting out at this. Like, I'm learning a lot about audio production. I'm getting much better at it. Not on the top level yet, but I think I will be. You know, I think I'm going to get there to a level where I can help a lot of other musicians get heard and do justice to their music, and that's what I want to do. So with this actual audio production thing, yeah, I think that a lot can be done in the way of giving musicians and creative people just a better deal. And I'm still learning about how best to go about that. And I'm not really recording other people's music yet because I'm not really that good enough. I don't think to start doing that. But I will be, once I'm finished my degree, I reckon I'll be at a level to do that. And I'd just like, give me some feedback. How can we give creative people a better deal than what they have been getting from these big record companies and big streaming platforms? Because that's really what I'm learning and trying to figure out how to do with my studies, how to break out of this exploitative industry and really support the musicians and the messages they want to get out and their music, rather than just supporting people that want to buy super yachts. So yeah, I'd really like to do that. Totally unconventional, I know. My music is completely unconventional. I don't even think about music when I'm writing music. Honestly, I don't think about music theory at all. And this degree is making me actually analyze my own music kind of after the fact. I do a lot of things what some people might consider backwards, and then realizing, that's what I've done. Oh, that's a key change, or I've changed time signature or something like that. Wow, I had no idea. So it's all this really kind of spontaneous, organic process. But yeah, it's incredible learning about all this stuff that was never really a part of my musical journey before. It's really helping me get to the next level and figure out how I can do everything that much better. So thanks so much for being here. And check out some of my music on YouTube, on Patreon, on SoundCloud, Bandcamp, Reverb Nation, all those platforms that you love. Feraltech and Feraliza is there. And I want to just send out some massive love to everyone who's watching this right now. And keep doing what you do. Keep shining your light. Keep being creative. Don't let other people judge you or put you down if they think you hit a wrong note or something. If any of my teachers are watching this and they heard me hit a wrong note, it wasn't a wrong note. It was my own song. You can't tell me that. Oh man, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to end this stream really soon. Just want to send everyone heaps of love. And I'll be back soon, okay? I'm going to be doing a lot more regular feeds. So do like and subscribe to this channel here so I can grow those followers and get my awesome messages out to more people. And you can all hear what I'm doing, my new music that's going to be coming out soon, which I'm really excited about. So big love, everyone. Aroha nui. Take care. And I'll see you soon.